Welcome to the Eclectic Thrifter and Crafter, where we thrift and craft with purpose. Merry Christmas to you all, and welcome to the first of the 12 rooms of Christmas. And today we start working our way towards seeing the finished product. It's only been a year and a half. Let's get started by first making something a little Christmassy for the build. You're going to need a little embroidery thread, a patch of velvet or whatever fabric you choose, a little bit of ribbon, some double-sided tape, and let's go. I've already put 2 pieces down, so for this little project you're going to need about 3 strips. Lay them very gently, and I think it's going to fit just fine. And now we'll tackle getting it off of the fabric. This is a fun little project, and I hope you'll enjoy it. There we go. I think this is the hardest part of the job. Now once we removed it, we're going to very carefully fold the velvet over. Make sure it doesn't wrinkle. Press it down quite firmly. Velvet is an escape artist. I have learned that. It has a mind of its own. So you're going to cut a square that is just the size of all the tape that you've got on the inside. You don't want any raw edges. You want to feel like you have a solid piece of velvet. Now I made a trial run of this project, and the first stocking was a little bit large, so we're going to give it a little bit of a trim. Once you get to know me, you'll realize that I do crafts by the seat of my pants. It's on a whim, and I really don't plan ahead too far. Usually it's all in my head. Sometimes that's beneficial, and sometimes it's not. I like to be spontaneous in crafting. I do not make my videos weeks or days ahead. Very often it is just the day before or the day of posting. There's a lot to do in life, and I'm afraid my videos come in second. There we go. It's nice and solid. There are no raw edges, and nothing's going to fray. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a trim and shape it up just a little bit more. I have learned to really love this double-sided tape. It is truly, truly a crafter's blessing. Give a little angle to the toe of the stocking, and I think that'll be fine. There we go. Now this is a little ribbon for hanging ornaments, but it's just the perfect size to detail a little Christmas stocking. I'm going to make sure that it fits all the way around. Buttons is playing on her wheel behind me. I have discovered that she likes to bury things, and she doesn't sleep in the cookie jar like Lavender and Dumpling did. That's where she hides all her food. And she squeaks, and it sounds like the room has a little bat hidden in it. I'm going to measure that exactly the size of the ribbon. And then what I'm going to do with the double-sided tape is I'm going to cut it right down the middle. And save that other one if you're going to make a series of stockings, which I am. But we're just going to make one here today. I hope you all had a most wonderful Christmas day. The wonderful thing about Christmas is, depending on where you are from in the world, Christmas can last 3 days or it can last 12 days. My mother was Italian. My father was Scottish and German. So in my family, Christmas lasted 12 days, all the way to January 6th. That's where the 12 days of Christmas comes from. It's either called Epiphany or, in my family, Little Christmas. I tend to be someone who leaves their tree up most of the winter because it's so pretty. And my husband thinks the house looks so empty when it's taken down. Now we're going to give the ribbon a little trim, make it nice and tidy, and take our tape off. Which again, finding the end piece is a challenge. There we go. This is the easiest part. We're just going to choose where we're going to align it and just wrap it around. It does stick to the fingers though. And there we are. That is absolutely adorable. And I'm going to put in a Christmas movie, probably Home Alone 1 and 2. I'm going to tidy up the craft room and make several more of these for the rest of the house. I'm just taking a needle and I'm going to thread that through. And I'm going to do something simple. I'm just going to tie it in place when I get it down to the little room we're going to see in just one moment. That should do. All right, there we are. Let's head down to the first room. And there it is. Isn't that delightful? I really enjoyed this project. I hope you like the way the first room has turned out. Over this next year, we're going to be making things for rooms all over the house, so we're not done yet. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Tapping that like button helps YouTube share my channel. I welcome your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Please share my channel with your thrifting and crafting friends. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.